Hey folks, welcome back. We have ticket 342 in our hunt for a jackpot. We are starting with an L and a K. Ski has a K. Ladle has two L's. Chalet has an L. Manual has an L. Any more L's or K's? I don't see them. J and N next. Anti and Anaconda share an N. Accident has an N. Manual has an N. Anaconda and Onus share an N. What about that pesky J? I didn't see any. I still don't. We will go on. A and an H are next. Chime has an H. Oops. Almost went after the C. A and H. Aspect has an A. Arc has an A. Anti has an A. Anaconda has a couple of A's. Maybe three. Yes, three. Briefcase shares the third one. About has an A. Cab has an A. Accident has an A. Chalet has an H and an A. It shares that A with Manual. Draw and Manual share an A. Here has an H. Ladle has an A. Exam has an A. Eardrum and Ash share an A. Ash and Hyper share an H. Ash is just missing an S. Is that it? That was pretty good. Those vowels usually do wear out our hand, I guess. I don't know. I think we got them. Here is a Y and a G. There is a G and a Y. There's a B. Hyper has a Y. Any more? I don't see any more. Y's or G's? Only once? Alright, that was silly. Let's just keep going. B and a T. Aspect and About share a T. Cab and About share a B. Anti has a T. Anti's just missing an I. Accident has a T. Briefcase has a B. Chalet has a T. Any more? B's and T's? I don't see any. Q and an M. Not sure I've seen a Q. Chime has an M. Exam and Eardrum share an M. Manual has an M. Manual's just missing a U. I don't see a Q. And I think we got all our M's. Alright. There is a W and an F. There's our F. Draw has our W. I don't see an F. And I don't see another W. Alright. V and a P. Aspect has a P. Hyper has a P. And I don't see any V's. Here we got an I and an O. Alright, that's some vowels. Chime has an I. Ski and anti share an I. Ski has just an S remaining, and anti is our first completed word. We like that. About has an O, and it's just missing a U. Onus has an O. Anaconda has an O. Accident has an I. Briefcase has an I. Well, there weren't as many of those as the A's, but we got our first word. Bonus letters, we just need 2 words. Oh boy. Gives us a chance with an E. Chime has an E, and now it is just missing a C. Aspect and briefcase share an E. I don't think we're going to get those words. Hyper and briefcase share an E. Hyper is just missing an R. Exam and ladle share an E. Exam's missing an X. Ladle's missing a D. Eardrum and here share an E. Chalet and here share an E. Accident has an E. Here's just missing an R. There's our E's. I think we got a chance, but it's got to be a good letter. Let's see what it is. We have a D. That gets us ladle. Ladle becomes number 2. Do we have another one? Accident and draw share a D. Anaconda has a D. Eardrum has a D. I think we are falling short. I don't see any more. 342. The bell tolls for the loser. That's all we got, folks. Come back tomorrow on 343, where we try to tough out a winning ticket. Till then, bye.